Hey guys, I am back. After that disaster of trying to get my phone activated, I wanted to come on and play with it a little bit. I figured I would start with, so the body of, see, the new phone is in the middle. The body is just barely bigger than the 7. It is just barely wider. For me, my hands are pretty small. It is pushing me over to where I'm going to get a pop socket. But now, check out the screen. The difference in screen size between the two. These two are so close in the size of the screen. All right, so see, the 10 has a slightly longer screen, and comparison in width, the Plus is just a little bit wider. They're so similar. And I think that's maybe why I need the pop socket, because the screen is just so much bigger. It's not really as much as holding the phone as being able to hold the phone and navigate with smaller hands. My husband and I also compared a picture between his Plus and my new 10, and it was a picture of a black dress in like retail lighting. So not real easy to see. The Plus was a whole lot more blue tone of a photo, and I have like this smart color thing on my 10. The color on mine was warmer, but the contrast was lower, but it was good. I was just really surprised how different the screens look. So the facial recognition has really impressed me. It's so much quicker than I thought it was going to be. With the fingerprint reader, I was always readjusting my finger and then like wait and whatever. And here, you do it. It's not real picky on which angle. I have it like down by my shoulder. It still unlocked from that weird view coming from under my chin. I'm so glad I don't see what pictures that is looking at. But what it seems to be is very much arranged around the nose, because these are my new sunglasses and they're really big, and my phone unlocks immediately. So now let me add, I mean, that's a big pair of sunglasses. So here I have a scarf, and now I look like I'm going in somebody's fancy convertible, and dang it, I got lipstick on my scarf. I'm going to hold it up and see how much of my face I can cover, because the other day it was, okay, with this much of my face covered, it is not unlocking. And there it is. Let me try it again. I gotta lock it back up. Yeah. So it wants to see my chin. If I take my sunglasses off and I hold the scarf back up, then it unlocks. I'll do it again. And it unlocked. So it went for my eyes and my nose, but it didn't need my mouth, or without my eyes, it still was okay with my nose and my mouth. Let's see how far we can bring this up with eyes. Totally no. But yes, there. So what about half a nose? Come on, phone. It said no. It said we need to see your nostrils. And in complete pitch dark, see the light of the screen, and it'll unlock for me right away whenever I'm laying in bed in pitch black. The concern people had with people unlocking their phones with their faces while they're sleeping, that is a setting. And you have to know your passcode to get into it, obviously. And it's under the new section of Face ID. It is require attention for Face ID. So now if I turn that on, lock my phone and to close my eyes, nothing happens. It's aimed at my face. And once I open my eyes and aim it at my face again, it unlocks right away. Now let's see, I have that turned on with attention, but I'll look over here and put it up to my face, but I'm not looking. Nothing is happening. What if I'm looking at the camera and I'm still not looking at the phone? Still nothing is happening. And if okay, I'm looking over here, I aim it at my face, it doesn't. Let's look at the camera, I'll look above the phone. It still doesn't. Okay, now I'll do it again. Wait, maybe that one did. Okay, there I looked at the phone, it undid. I'll look at the camera. And it didn't unlock. When I'm looking just above the phone by 6 inches at the most, and it does not unlock whenever I'm not looking directly at the phone. So I think that that's really, really cool. I am super impressed. It really, really works in every situation as long as it has basically 2 facial features. And I've even gotten it to work with even less. But I am so impressed. It is so much faster. All you got to do is just open up, pick your phone up to your face and swipe up. And that's it. Like, it is so fast. I want to note real quick, I got this case from Caseology on Amazon as my in the meantime until I find a case. It was only $15. And it is not a 2-piece case. So I'm initially impressed. It feels like it's good quality. It is not fully glued together. I do believe that my phone will be safe, but this is not going to last any more time than it's going to take for me to get a new case from Apple. Oh, okay, so something else that I like about facial recognition, this is dumb, but I'm sure I'm not the only person that does this. I'll be in the shower and I'll want to check my phone or I'll want to send somebody a text or whatever, but then whenever you touch the screen with wet fingers, then it stops working because now everything's wet and it can't read your fingerprint because your fingerprint's wet. And I'm in the shower and I go like this and oh, imagine that, it turned right on. So, and it just takes an upward swipe, so that's no big deal. And then there's also the times, sometimes I'll have like gloves on, I'll be gardening, something like that. I actually know people who, they like their Apple Watch for answering phone calls and they will answer it with their nose because they have gloves on and they're busy, they're working, literally like the one guy I talked to, he's like, I'm working on roofs. I'm not carrying my phone up there. I answer the phone calls on my watch. I answer it with my nose and I can talk to them while I'm working up on the roof. And with that, yeah, if I'm outside working in the garden, I have gloves on and then something happens, like somebody calls me or whatever, or even texts me, then I have to go through, take everything off. And here I could just literally swipe it with my nose or whatever. I don't know. I'm not that proud. That does kind of make me sound like a dog, though. But my one complaint is that I don't like the swipe. I want it to turn on and just go right to the home screen. I don't want to have to swipe up, and I wish that was a setting, and it does not appear to be a setting. But I think it's cool. I am honestly very, very impressed, and I'm also really, really impressed with the battery life. This has not gone dead. I have been charging it like in the car or whatever. My old phone, it would have gone dead so many times in the time that I have not been charging it. Like overnight, it'll be dead practically. And here, I haven't been charging it at night because that case is too thick on the bottom and it doesn't reach, my charging stand doesn't reach into the case far enough. So I haven't been charging it at night. It has not died on me. It's got about 40% battery, it looks like. And yeah, this battery is amazing. I think I'm actually pretty hard to please on a lot of things. And I am legitimately impressed. Like my husband, he was like, all right, so does it seem a whole lot faster? I'm like, no. Whenever I'm in the search thing to search for apps or whatever, then I'm typing it in, and then everybody's done this. They type it in, and you go to hit it, and then the list has changed since you decided what you were going to touch, and then now you hit the wrong app. That still seems like there's a lag in that section, so I still almost hit the wrong app. So it's not as lightning fast as I would want it, but it's really, really stinking good. And their selfie stuff is really funny. For portrait mode, like that. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a studio light and everything's blacked out, but meanwhile, I got a bunch of makeup junk behind me. But again, I'll do it in color. There you go. So, it's cool. It's like a cool, maybe overly dramatic studio effect, but if you want to take a selfie and you don't want all the junk around you, then it's awesome. It does a really, really good job at separating things out. See, look, it's stage light, I guess. There, I just showed you all on my camera. Okay, so that's what I thought. It's all pretty basic, but I'm also quite impressed. And if you guys have anything that you guys want to know, we're going to have all 3 phones for a few more days before we get our send back kits. And I can compare anything that you guys want. Alright, if you have anything to say, leave it in the messages below. If you like this sort of video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe and please hit the notifications bell so that you find out when I post the next thing. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate everybody's support. Have a good day. Bye.